All right, let me get started. So the special topic is to make you understand a little bit about more about wallets and what these new digital wallets do. Yeah. So what is a cryptocurrency wallet? So a cryptocurrency wallet is basically, like I explained, it's where you hold your digital currency and basically can receive it and you can send it and you can mostly swap it. Now a lot of wallets are out there, but you should look at the internet and look like the top 5 best crypto wallets and you'll find a list. The ones that I'll show you today, the ones that I have, and I can tell you like the experience that I have with those. What you also need to understand, like in our mindset of fiat currencies, if you have 100 Thai baht in your pocket, you have a piece of paper. But in the new crypto wallets, you basically what you have in your wallet are unspent transactions. Yeah, and that's a whole different mindset about coins or money. So basically, you're not if your balance in your wallet says I have 100 Ethereum, it basically means that you have not spent 100 Ethereum. And this is how the whole crypto world works. When you get a coin, it's basically a transaction into your wallet and it goes out the other wallet. So the amount spent in the money in the wallet that sends it to you will be deducted, and with you it's added. But it's not necessarily physical coins, although you have the impression that you can see the value that you have. But in the crypto world, they're talking about unspent transactions. And I'll explain a little bit more about my wallet that I held my base protocol coin in, because I have it in my wallet and the amount of coins that I had was changing. And I actually called Coinbase before I understood how it worked. But basically this is how they can still take those coins if they adjust it every day out of my wallet.
One question.
Yes.
If you have the Bitcoin and you have like 200 and if 1 million rise, you have 800.
Yep.
You take it off.
Sure.
Like 200 and put it in your wallet and hold it there.
Sure.
Then it's kind of your profit.
But if you have 800 Bitcoins, you're really wealthy. If you have 800 Bitcoins in your wallet, they're not going anywhere. They're not going up and down. They don't fluctuate in your wallet. You just have 800, whatever they are worth at that moment. Yeah, the value of the Bitcoin you can see on the trading floor in the exchanges. You can see what the value is of a Bitcoin.
So we can take the transaction, as you just said, how do you get the profit back in the transaction?
So if you want to take the profit out back into the fiat world, yes, you need to go back to a stable coin and ask the exchange to put it back into your wallet, meaning your fiat wallet in your bank account.
And then it would be taxable again.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, so over the next 5 years, this will change drastically, because the whole idea is that I'll pay you in Bitcoin, so I don't have to go to the bank. You don't have to pay income tax. I don't have to pay tax on what I'm buying.
But for this, it needs to be very, very popular. It needs to be generated.
Yes. But I think there's a tremendous amount of interest now with the Bitcoin. Even my parents call me and they go like, "Oh, I hear the Bitcoin is really interesting because not so many people have it." They go like, "Yep, that's true." Yeah.
It's not a hump. It's not a tap.
No.
It's unspent transaction.
Unspent transactions. Yes, it's a different idea than actually having coins in your wallet. But then again, if you look at your bank account, it's only just a number. You don't have the paper like, "Hey." Yeah.
It's already started in some countries.
But I'm sure if you have a decent amount of money in your bank account, you go to the bank today, say, "Hey, can I get my money out?" They go like, "No."
It's their money.
And you saw what happened in Greece when all the people can get 20 euros a day for food. I mean, who's controlling us? Yes, and who are the people that if you think about it as a human being, yes, and we are all free and we are all educated. If you think about it, one of these guys explained it perfectly. He said, if you think about money, yeah, there is only 0.001% of the population on this planet that make decisions for you and me about printing freaking money. They make the decisions about raising taxes, about, they control everybody. This is the mechanism to stop all that and to change the wealth to people equally if you are into you know, the investment of it, you're buying it, or you're printing your own money. You're creating your own cryptocurrency. The fact that there are 6,000 of it are 6,000 opportunities for businesses and for people to believe in that project and to buy into that and to give them your money, and to, you know, if those are then coins that make money. And that's why you should do homework. Don't necessarily throw money at cryptos that you don't understand. I do sometimes, but it is more like gambling. Yeah, I have some cryptos that are not worth, that are like 8 cents or 2 cents. I got a few that is not worth even 1 cent. But the thing is, if that project is really getting support from the community, yes, about a new protocol of how we send money to each other, or a new way of gaining interest, or bonds, or whatever it is, if that project takes off, yes, that 1 cent only has to go like 100 times to make 100 times the profits on that little coin. Bitcoin at 40,000, they speculate that it will go up to $400,000 easily, but that's still only 4 times the value. Now, if you buy coins that are just worth a cent or 12 cents and you really think it has potential, you put $100 there and it goes up 1,000 times in value, which is not unheard of in crypto. That's why so many people got filthy rich with it, with Bitcoin. You throw some money at it, that $100 will be worth $100,000. Yeah? So I don't want to speculate like, okay, this is the way it works, but the potential of the cryptocurrency world is absolutely there. Absolutely.
So how does it work? Because you say Bitcoin, for example, they have 700 projects. So
Ethereum.
Huh?
Ethereum.
Ethereum. So they have. So if they do a new project, how can you put money on a certain project? I mean, Ethereum is one.
Yes, Ethereum is like, if you're thinking about Bitcoin, Bitcoin is just a currency. It's a digital currency. Ethereum is more than just a coin, because it is a platform, it is technology, it is software. Yeah, it's and that software is hosting other applications. Like Microsoft, you can install your application on Microsoft, or you can install your application on your iPhone, right? iPhone operating system is the foundation. Ethereum is just that. It's the foundation of where people can build applications because of different programming language, and they, you know, need to, build this new software. Yeah, so all these dApps, distributed applications, are then built on one of those platforms. The 3 that I mentioned, Ethereum, Polkadot, and Cardano, these 3 guys, because they basically now have their own projects, they were all involved. They all, you know, been working for the last 10 years in cryptocurrency. They were all involved in Bitcoin. They know exactly, these are the 3 experts basically on platforms. And now they all have their own coin and their own project. Yeah, that's why it's so interesting. If you watch videos, there's 3 guys that are, they all know each other. Yeah, but these are mathematicians. These are geniuses from, you know, from an IT programming point of view, software development. It's mind-boggling. Yeah, but like I said, don't throw money at something you don't understand unless you realize it and you go like, I'll buy some coins for 1,000 because I got one coin, and I think I have 400,000 of those coins because they're 6/10 of 1 penny. And you go like, put $200 there. I go like, that's fun. We'll see what happens. Maybe I lose it, maybe I don't. Yes? Other questions? Hey, William.
Maybe a good time to, I'll talk about the Cyprus of 2012, I'll ask you about that another time. But the difference between gambling, speculation, and investment. I'm not sure if everyone's clear on what those 3 different things are.
Can you explain it in a nutshell?
I could give it a go.
All right.
Gambling, you describe fairly well. You go to the races, horse races or something. Oh, you think they want to win? I've got $20 to spare. I don't mind if I lose it. I'll put it on and see what happens. Speculation would be the housing market. The housing market bubble is really going up right now. There's a house for $200,000. I think within 6 months I can sell that for a profit. So I'll spend $200,000 now and quickly sell it for $250,000 in 6 months' time. And hopefully I won't get caught out when it moves down. So I'd class that as speculation, where you're not buying something long term. You're just going, oh, there's a spike. I'll get on and get off. And then investment would be, there's a really good neighbourhood. I'll buy a house here. I'll rent it out. and I'll hold it for 20 or 40 years. I'll maintain it and improve it, and that'll give me ongoing steady income. Past that as an investment. Even if the house prices go up and down and don't do anything, this is an income. It's returning money on a regular basis. So that's how I see it.
So you can do the same thing in the crypto world.
Tell us more.
Yes, you can do day trading if you're talking about day trading and scooping off if you get really good at that. We're starting classes next week on Wednesday. We do day trading in crypto, basic level, ground level. Yeah, and we have developed already 4 different levels where you can do day trading. I personally know people that one of my friends in the Netherlands, his business got wiped out. He got divorced. He had government support. He taught himself day trading in the last year, and he's making his money with it in crypto land. And he spent a tremendous amount of time on it. He says 10, 12 hours a day for the last year to really understand, the coins and what are you trading, what news do you follow. So if you really want to get into it, it's absolutely possible to make a day job out of it, or even do this for a couple of hours a day if you're good at it. I know people here on the island do it too. They just do day trading for a couple of hours and make their money with it. It's possible. Next week on Thursday at 10. Yeah, I'll explain what it is, and then because we didn't open it up for a signing, but if you're interested, I can explain it at the end of this presentation. Yeah, but yeah, you can do the same thing. Yeah, long-term investment. You buy Bitcoin, you make sure you keep your passwords, and then look at it in 5 years. Yeah, there's people that got extremely lucky with all this kind of stuff. So yes, to me, Bitcoin, Ethereum, long-term investment, absolutely. Personally.
Long-term speculation or long-term investment?
Yeah, when you talk about speculation, I'm speculating that Bitcoin goes up. You can make money on the upside with trading. Yeah, if you basically, think you put in an order and it goes up and you keep following it, or you do it on on the loss side. So it's no different than the stock market. The advantage, I guess, with trading crypto is it's so volatile. If you're getting good at it, you can make money up, down. Yeah, but obviously trading is becoming tricky. Yeah, because then they do leverage trading, saying, okay, you can do leverage trading these days, and you use $1, but you leverage it 100 times. It works well if it goes well, but you lose everything if it doesn't go well. It's all a matter of risk, I guess.
This might be a good time to quickly talk about, is it Cyprus 2012?
Let me do my presentation, and then we can talk politics.
It was more about security, like
Okay.
removing risk by different asset class, like moving out of fiat currency into gold, silver, or crypto.
Okay, hold that thought.
And isn't it true that most things we think is based on the US dollar?
Yeah, but what is it these days?
It's gone.
I'm glad you realize that.
It's just really hard to
It's just toilet paper.
yeah.
Yeah, toilet paper became more expensive with this whole COVID virus in Europe than anything else.
I guess it's not toilet paper, just people believe in it.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing with new evolutions. I always use the example saying when I was studying IT in college and in university, the internet was coming up, and I don't know if I was just playing around or just drinking too much or partying too much, but I was in the middle of it and I didn't recognize the potential of it. I go to my friends that go I'm going to be an internet service provider. Oh, I built application. Go yeah, whatever. And I go this for me personally is the second opportunity that comes by in a lifetime that I don't want to miss, and I recognize all the opportunities and the technology because I understand the technology and the IT software and I understand all of it in that sense. Not all the specifics of all the projects, but the potential here is humongous. Yeah, and the whole idea is that people, get into this and moving money away because it will force governments and banks to adapt and to take their control away over people, us.
I say really and truly, who needs government? I sound like an anarchist, but really, we don't need to be government. The market, it's a trade.
See, if it's true government, but this is my personal opinion once again, they would stimulate entrepreneurs to making money, coming up with new technology. But sometimes we elect people in power, and this is what they take. They take their control and their power and they dictate, and it has nothing to do with governing people.
No.
Anyway, let me go back to my topic. So, cryptocurrency wallets, if you just think about it, like, you know, in the crypto world, you have private keys, you have public keys. Public keys is just an address. So if you compare it to a vending machine, and by the way, I don't come up with this, I just find it on the internet, and I think it's an easy way to explain it. If you're just thinking about a vending machine, that you don't need a private key in order to put money into a vending machine to get a candy bar, right? But if you want to get the money out of the machine, you will need the key for the, yeah? So this is the owner of the vending machine that has the key to take out the money. So it's a private key and a public key. So you never want to mess around with your private key, because if somebody has it, then basically they can take your money and send it wherever they want to. Private key, public key. Some terminology about wallets. So wallets have hot wallet, cold wallet, software and hardware wallets. These are 4 different types. When they are talking about hot wallets, yeah, these are basically wallets on your phone or on your laptop that if you have an internet connection, they are connected to the internet. So they're hot. Yeah, potentially people can get it, but you can move your money around, and that's it. If you don't have an internet connection and you're offline, you cannot do anything. Yeah, because you're not connected to the networks. So these are hot wallets. Then you have cold wallets. Cold wallets are basically not connected to the internet. Yeah, they're not online. And you can have hardware wallets that are basically part of a memory stick, but it's special because it keeps your private keys. Yes, it's called like a Ledger Nano is one of them, and there is Trezor. So these are actual keys. Maybe you had some of those things from the bank already that, you know, like you can stick it in your computer, but they hold your private keys. So if you want to be secure and you have your wallets, what you can do is put your private keys on there and put it in the bank at a safety deposit box, and that's what you can still use the banks for, or put it at least somewhere outside your house then. Yeah, but these are 2 examples for a hardware wallet that are still like a USB stick kind of. And you can have paper wallets too. You can basically print on a piece of paper and you can create your paper wallet that basically contains, once again, your address in your wallet, your private key and your public key. So you can do it on paper as well.
If someone takes a picture of the paper, it goes.
Yeah. Yes. What it does, because then you have all the information. So with this whole movement of, you know, going to crypto, you're becoming your own bank. Yeah, when I say we want to move away from bank, you also need to realize you're becoming your own bank. Yes, if you lose your password or keys, there's ways that they put it, you know, that you can make a backup and you can restore it. But you want to make sure that whatever passwords you put anywhere, or your safety words or your restore words, make sure you keep them, because there's nobody you can call that will help you reset your account.
You know about loads of people have lost so much.
I mean, I heard stories, yeah. I mean, I hear crazy stories, like everybody, you know, like when Bitcoin went to what, 13 or 15 in 2013, that people, they go like, oh my God, I had those too. I threw my computer away and they went to the trash dump to see if they can find their computer again. But yeah.
If you have a cold wallet, can you still do the transaction over internet? So
Yes.
pay somebody?
Yes,
or-
it's basically all in the QR codes.
Okay.
Yes. But this is these are just ways, and you need to find your own way that works for you, because, you know, I see people, including myself, then you write something down on a sticky note and you put it with your computer. Never do that. Or, you know, then you put it into, for instance, into your email. Well, emails get hacked, so you don't want to do that. You know, you probably want to keep like a password safe, yeah, that you keep all your electronic records and make sure you back that up. This is how I do it. Yeah, and then you have software wallets, and these can be either on your phone. Not all of them are on your phone, but you can, well, that's not true. All of these can be on your phone. So you have really like a wallet that you can see your balance in the different coins that you have in your wallet, and they are software wallets.
It's an application. It's application.
It's an app, yes. It can show you, like, you know, if you're interested, I can just show you. I have 2 that are just on your phone, and it's very easy. You can send it, you can receive it, or you can swap it. Yeah, so Coinbase, I use Coinbase as an exchange. They have also the online wallet, yeah, and they have a mobile wallet. And the funny thing is, it's not the same. So those are 2 different wallets. they also they hold different coins. But then again, it is really easy to get your money out of Coinbase online and put it here or the other way around. To be honest, I don't know why they can sync it. Exodus is the easiest one. I'll do a class tomorrow to set people up on Exodus wallet. And that Exodus. Exodus, yes. And that's the easiest, most user-friendly wallet that I've seen. Very easy, beautifully done, great support on videos.
And with all of these applications, can you can deal all the different Bitcoin and the
No.
other ones?
No, that's also like different wallets hold different coins. I spend a lot of time, you know, I watch this guy and then he's talking about coins, or I go CoinGecko and I research one and I go, oh, okay, I'll get it. And I cannot get it on Coinbase because it's not supported by the exchange. Then I need to go to Binance, they don't have it. Then I need to go to Uniswap, well, like Uniswap has it through a very, how do you say, not easy to understand process. Yeah, and for techies it's easier because I like, you know, I like to figure out then how that works. But this is growing. And you know, these wallets are getting more support, but you need to think that every single token in a wallet is basically running on a different network. So they need to make sure that these transactions that you do are connecting to the right network. Yeah, and that's why it's not all the same.
Okay, 2 questions. Is it worthwhile to have more wallets?
Yes,
Or is it better to stick with 2 or 3 and make it easy?
I would say more.
More.
For the simple reason, like 2 or 3 is good, but you know, it's new technology. There are still stories out there that sometimes they get hacked, you know, and blah blah blah. So if you want to spread your risk, you move your coins to different wallets.
Okay. Second question, if you have a ledger, Nano or X or Trezor, is there one good for this and one good for the other?
Yes.
Or it doesn't matter which one?
It does matter because they don't connect to the same wallets. This one, for instance, connects to MetaMask, is another wallet. This one connects to Exodus.
Ah,
Yaman was just telling me that like he's using like Trezor because of Exodus integration. Yeah, so that's also not the same. But that's one option. I mean, like I said, I keep it in my software password manager, where I keep all the code words. It's the same thing, and I make a backup of that.
so could you compare it that you have, say, 10 bank accounts worldwide and you have the software of 10 different
Wallets.
wallets?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And then to back it up, you have a safe at home and you have one of them,
Yes.
or 2.
Or somewhere outside your house. So if there's a fire at your house, you still have your money.
Also, if there is a fire,
Depends how your safe is big.
Yes. And how thick it is. We come to your house and you charge us a nominal fee and put it all in your safe.
Software wallets, they're always on an exchange platform.
No, these are like this one. These two are connected to an exchange. Yeah, but this one, Exodus, is not. So that's why I'm saying your question about should I have multiple wallets? Like I was showing, I think in the next slide, about how it moves. How does your money move? This is still visible by the government. Yes, that's why if you start moving your money, these wallets are not government controlled. And that's why it's a beautiful global market, because even if the US government tells us you cannot get into crypto, it doesn't mean you cannot get into crypto. Yeah, you can still get into crypto. Yeah, but it's their attempt. Like I know India cannot, China cannot, you know, but this is because the government have no other way at the moment to understand how to manage this.
Why the only time mentioned US? Is a
Because the US, funny enough, because US being a US citizen myself, is built on entrepreneurs for the last 200 years, yes? This is just new technology, entrepreneurs, and they're blocking it. They're blocking it because they're afraid that all their money is going to disappear and the US and the banks are going bankrupt. That's why they tell the US, you know, you cannot. I mean, it's very strange. You're talking about riots and stuff. I wonder if this will be the next war that people will fight with the government. Yeah, but what I said in the beginning, the good thing about the government wanting to govern it with like the Stable Act is that they recognize the value in it. The fact that they do say that banks can use public blockchains like Bitcoin to make investments means that they acknowledge that it's real money. The bad side about it is that Mr. Tex will come along and say, hey, can I get my crypto? But once again, at the moment, they can only see whatever you put through your exchange. Yes, one of the regulations was that they want to limit they want to limit the amount you can take out of it, like to $3,000 per transaction. Well, if you have 5 million in Bitcoin, it's going to be taking you a little bit to get it out.
And they only will be taxing it when it goes out, not when it goes in.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and they won't. And if you lose money, they will not give you money back. Yeah, then it would be fair. You say I lost 2,000. Can I get some back?
So if you put the money in Bitcoin Coinbase and then you transfer it to Coinbase and Electron,
Yeah.
And then 3 years later you move it somewhere else, then it's untraceable and you don't have to pay tax.
Voila.
Only if you bring
No,
it
but
back.
they can trace that you've moved
No,
from
but if
Coinbase
it's
to
later, it
Electron.
shows on the
Yeah, but
account.
my name is not attached to this one.
Um,
It's just a number and an email address. And this is a global wallet.
They
That,
can see the outflow, the withdrawal from
yeah, but they
Coinbase account.
sure, but they don't know. Who, I mean, it's just a number that went to. Who owns that number?
well, they'll try and put something in place. Well, they just know that's gone somewhere.
No, they cannot. They cannot. It's impossible. They cannot follow that whole chain. That if I move it, like, if I move it from my Binance and move it here to Exodus MetaMask, I swap it, I combine it with another coin, I stake it. They have no idea who owns those accounts. It's not possible. Yeah, they might try, but this is why they are getting really onto the exchanges right now. Because if, like in the Netherlands as well, they have said that the companies that are into exchanges, yeah, they need to register as an exchange. If they don't, they shut them down, and that they can do. But like wallets like Exodus of the other ones, they are, I don't know, these are companies like maybe in Cyprus or in Turkey or in the Czech Republic. Like the US government doesn't have anything to say about that.
But it's still connected to your email address. I mean, to open
Yeah,
one
but
of these wallets.
then you open another email address. Like, it becomes impossible. Yeah, that traceability. Yes, for sure, they can see all the transaction going into wallets because, but if you have 5 different wallets, it becomes nearly impossible. I mean, but they won't be able to get there because then the technology and these programmers will come up with other ways to protect it. And by the way, there is coins that you can move your money around and you can secure it, so it's no longer public. It's just address to address, and there's no email, there's no account associated, no nothing. Well, that's where it becomes like I say in England now. I hear that the bank doesn't want to move their whatever stable coin back into their British pound. Yeah,
Can
because
you use another
But as
one?
of now, we don't have enough application of the crypto. So if you actually want to, I mean, as of now, I'm saying in the future can change. Let's say a year from now, you want to use that money to convert it back into fiat currency.
yeah, but but that's the thing. Is why don't you pay people in crypto?
It would just say for the shop, potentially for the shop, if they just need that money instantly for now, so
Yeah.
they take profit from it.
Yeah,
It's in the interest.
yeah. But as I was saying in the beginning, like the money you put in crypto, you should keep in crypto.
Yeah.
Don't think that this is in a bank exchange because you'll lose money all the time. Yes? So the money you put in it, don't use grocery money that you need today or tomorrow, even in the next year. Keep it in the crypto world. And if you have the opportunity to pay something in Bitcoin somewhere, then make a decision to use your Bitcoins. Yeah, the whole idea is to not go back to fiat. You want to go the other way.
But could you, for example, pay in crypto a bigger sum? If you put money in crypto and you want to buy a house, and you say to the person who wants to sell a house, I pay you in Bitcoin.
That's why PayPal is getting into it. You can pay with Bitcoin and PayPal pretty soon.
But then PayPal is transferring money to Bitcoin and vice versa.
You just
So
do
they have
transactions in
to
Bitcoin.
agree.
Yeah, the disadvantage of PayPal would be that they know who you are. So this is like, goes in and out again. But it stays in Bitcoin, but they still see that you do a transaction in Bitcoin. So this is what you want to avoid. It's a new game.
PayPal using a fee structure for those
Yeah.
transfers?
Yes, for sure. But with fiat currency, with dollars, they charge like 5% or sometimes more. They're very expensive. What you need to take out of PayPal starting to use crypto as money transfer is that they also realize that this is real stuff. You know, it's real stuff because they see they can make money in Bitcoin from transactions. Everybody will get into it. Yeah, I already said this. This is an example of your my wallet in Exodus. Very simple. You see the amount in whatever coin you have. You can see I can send it, I can receive it, and I can exchange it. 3 buttons. Really easy. Then I was saying earlier, like, you know, how can you accept crypto? And I think it's a great solution for Thailand. With this solution for Go Crypto, the only disadvantage, they only support 7 different coins at the moment. But I set it up on my wallet, and it's really easy because you open it up and you type in 100 Thai baht, and it gives you a QR code, and then you can scan it and say pay, and it goes straight into my bank account in Thai baht. So this is a solution where you basically, you cannot, it's not a wallet. It's basically an online POS, like a point of sale system, that you can accept it and they put it in your bank account. Once again, it goes into your bank account here so they can see it. But for, I think for the Thai community, the people that have their little shops here that don't understand crypto and don't have the ability to hold it in crypto, it's great. Yeah, it's a great solution. So I'm talking to them. I'll do classes on that too for people here on the island for free, on how to set it up and how that works, and then show them, because when you sign up, you need to give them your Thai bank account and your business ID number and your routing number, and they'll send it to you right away. So you get the transaction, they send it.
Is there already places where you can pay cryptocurrency?
I know the guy from Buddha Cafe. Yeah, there is. On this one, there's no 5 on the island. 5 that accept this, including myself. Yeah?
Edwin?
Yeah.
So when you use an exchange platform, they give you an address, like you get a Bitcoin address to use that exchange. So how is a wallet safer than, than the wallet you have on the exchange? Because you also get a place where you can store your money on the exchange.
Yes, it's not necessarily, these guys are, I think, very safe. Yes, but it's the visibility. So if you have like $1,000 here, you should move it to one of your other wallets so they cannot see you have $1,000. They don't know where you spend it. They don't know who you send it to. It's just not there. It's all about visibility. Yeah, so this is a great payment system, very easy, and I'll do free classes. Like I said, my vision is to get the pancake lady on this to see if she can accept crypto. Then again, I already mentioned it, it goes back to the bank account, so it is visible. And the other 2 solutions is you can go to localcryptos.com if you want to buy currency for a for a commission based, but it's a free marketplace, so these are not banks that are selling it, these are just people to people. And there's also local bitcoins where you can buy bitcoins. Yeah, so this advantage here is that you don't have to go to an exchange and set up all these accounts. You can still hold crypto. So if you get stuck here and you cannot get it verified and you're sick and tired of taking selfies and pictures and writing a little note saying, it's me. Yeah, we want to know who you are. Can I tell you, like, I got stuck a couple of times too, like selfie number 500. I'm like, okay.
Closer.
Yeah, writing a note, like you have to write a note and hold it in your hand. You go like, this is me, January, passport in your hand. You go like, it's me, see you later. Yeah, it's funny, but it's you need to. It's interesting to do it because it's how do you say? If you want to do it and get the money out again, then it's easier. But this also works that you can sell your coins if somebody wants to give you fiat money for it. Yes. So I'll do it as long as it's not more than $100,000 per transaction. No, but if you want to, if you want to play around with that, like obviously I'll charge a fee for that because I need to move money around. But if you want to buy some cryptos or you need some money, yeah, I'll buy it back from you. Yes. So it's a person-to-person hippie exchange. It's amazing. And then from here, obviously, you can move it back. What they do is that with local crypto, It's basically they hold your money. So if you say, I would like to buy something from you, and you use this website, the website charges you a little commission. But basically, you give somebody cash or you send them into a bank account, but they hold it for you. And then you receive your crypto, and then you have to acknowledge you got your crypto, and they release the payment. So it's a more secure way to deal with people that are buying and selling cryptos. Plus, you can rate the people. So you can look at the rating if people are reliable or not.
You don't meet them usually, don't you?
Huh?
You have to meet them, don't you?
You make them?
Meet them.
No, why?
Establish.
You don't have to. Because like I said, it's just like a rating. If people are really reliable and they're here, you know, it doesn't matter where they are in the world actually. You should have a look at that website. It's pretty interesting. You'll find me here on the island on it. Yeah, so if you want to try it, I'm more than happy to try either that website or do it directly. It doesn't matter. Okay, authentication tools. Like, it's amazing what they come up with these days. But you know, in order to validate transactions, you know, this is a very popular one. If you set up a wallet, you should certainly set up like a two-factor authentication, what it's called. Basically, you use your phone and you get like Google two-factor authentication. That means that if you want to send money out of your wallet or you want to log into your wallet, they will ask you for the code on your phone, and that's changing like every 20 seconds. And that code is connected to your account with them, and in the background they obviously have this mathematical calculation that the code is then in sync and they know it's you. Yeah, that is a really great tool that is being used more and more. Just a note, like you can buy this line on Lazada here. It's for 3,500 Thai baht. Like Binance example, now they will ask you for the phone verification, which is this code for two-factor authentication, and they'll also send you the same, a different code into a different code in your email. And you need to be rather quick, and you need to be online, but it's a two-way step before they actually send your money. And my tip is that if you start sending bigger amounts in wallets, do a little test transaction first to make sure it gets there, and ask the person, did you get it? Yeah, don't send 100 Bitcoins right away. Then there's little puzzles that they have these days, like you have to verify. Then there's I'm a robot, or these little pictures that you have to recognize. It's all good stuff. It's all good stuff to protect your own assets. So wherever you can set it up, just go to the level that you feel comfortable with, but set something up. Don't leave it just with an email address or just a phone number.
You have the one of Google. To be honest, I don't understand how it works. How, if I use my phone, my Gmail account, there will be access to it?
Yeah. So basically there's two-factor authentication. Once you set it up, you scan a barcode. Yeah, you send a barcode with the phone, and then basically it connects your application with this list in this beautiful app on your phone that gives you a number in blue. Yeah, and this number is the same as what they have in your account. So they have a piece of software running for two-factor authentication that is linked to my account, and it calculates the same number. So that number is synchronized between my phone and my account with them. So they run a piece of software, and this number, now it's red, it starts changing and it swaps to a different number. This algorithm runs on their computers also, but it includes my account number, so they can see what that number should be. That's the easy part. That's the easy explanation of it. Yeah. But if you can, if you have it, then just set it up. It's very important you protect your account. Your personal data security, these are like password managers that I found, like these are in the top 5. I'm not using any of these because I have another one, but it is very good that you use one of these tools on your laptop to secure your passwords and your code words and your links and whatever. I couldn't survive without the tool that I'm using. Yeah, and I make a backup of that thing every day. Yeah, because that will get you whacked with Exodus, for instance, will give you 12 security phrase words in one specific sequence, that if you lose your phone or you can restore it only with those 12 words. If you don't have them and you don't have them in the right order, you lose the money that's in your wallet, and you cannot call Mr. Exodus because they cannot help you. That's your own problem. You're your own bank. Passwords, don't make it 1, 2, 3, like whatever. You know, make sure that it is protected. Don't forget them. Don't write them on a sticky note next to your laptop or put it in, you know, next to your device. And make sure that you create a backup of a backup. And you know, really, that's really important. You are your own bank. If you lose your crypto money, there's no help desk. Which one?
Something
Your?
goes wrong with the computer system.
No electricity.
No electricity.
You need to wait until it comes back. Are you talking about your computer or?
No, the sensors.
Yeah, but these things are all decentralized now. It doesn't matter if there's one that fails.
They back each other up.
Yeah, I mean the information is everywhere. It's in a network of computers. Yeah, so you don't have to be so concerned about that. But do your research on wallets and do your research on, you know, your password safe. Yeah, you need to find your own comfort level, but it's very important. That is the special on wallets. Do you have any more questions on wallets? Yes, sir.
For example, right now I don't have my SIM card.
Yeah.
It's flying from Spain here, so I don't have access to two of my Spanish accounts. In case I wanna put money in my Binance account from the account of my father, for example,
Yeah.
how do I send it to wallet?
But you still have your email account, I guess, right? Why do you need a SIM card?
At the moment, it's not working with my SIM card.
But if you have like a wireless connection, you don't need your phone number unless you set up your phone number as an SMS verification.
It was set up before, then I send it, and I forget to switch it to. So
Yeah,
my
you need
question is there is another way.
I think you need to pray to make sure your SIM card arrives. And yeah, but if you use it as an SMS verification, obviously you need your SIM card. Yeah, but if there, I don't know if there's another way, like if you set it up that way to log into, what is it, your Binance account?
Yeah.
And then maybe you can change your security settings without your phone number. But I don't know how you set it up.
The iPhone number. But my question is, could I send from another bank account that is not in my name to my own wallet in Binance, for example?
You mean crypto to crypto?
No. Like,
His question is basically if his father sends money from fiat to crypto on his Binance account. But I think compliance-wise it's not working. On Binance for sure it's not working because the name of the account holder has to match the bank account.
Yeah. So he should put it in his crypto wallet,
It works on some wallets.
and then he sends crypto to you, coin to coin.
that's the other way.
Because you cannot
Yeah.
send fiat anyway.
No,
You cannot send fiat to Binance anyway.
well you can.
So it has to
You can get it out of your account, huh? But I mean, you cannot mix account from him sending you directly from fiat to your crypto account.
Okay, so another option will be, for example, to send it to the Thailand account,
Yes.
and from the Thailand account, pick up that I already have.
Yes.
And from there, I could send to
Anywhere.
any wallet
Yes.
and Binance.
Yes. But you need to look also at the exchanges because I think Bitcube is not supporting that many different coins yet. Yeah, but you can always send I think Bitcoin and Ethereum, and you'll find that if you start getting into it, they're mostly used in staking and holding and tokenizing. You always need Ethereum because it runs on the Ethereum network and that holds real value for them. Yeah. What other? Any more questions on wallets? This is just an overview of what I was talking about first that I did last week about the different platforms. Yeah, they're more like this is a really stable coin in that sense. And there's like the market cap is there's already like $84 billion into that in crypto money. Yeah, and here it's only 6 billion, and here it's like 5 billion. So that's why these different platforms and these coins are either very expensive or less expensive. So these two platforms are live, meaning people are building on it and stuff. This one is not yet live. So that's why it's only like 12 or 19 cents. This is last week, yeah? And here are the three guys that basically run these projects. Ecosystem, they basically mean that it's more than just a coin. You were asking me, well, like, so what's the value of all of this? The value behind all of it is technology, software and technology. Yes? So an ecosystem being like they can develop other applications, smart contracts. If you now think about contracts in general that are all in paper, basically in this new world it's called smart contracts. And the Paid Network project here on the island, they are building a whole application that holds legal contracts, meaning that you don't have to go to a lawyer and pay him $1,000. You basically specify your contract in a legal smart contract on their application, yes, and that will only be executed when both parties agree on whatever legal transaction is being executed. And the beautiful thing about their concept, as far as I understood, and trying to explain it very simplistically, but if there's a dispute about the contract in this new world, then the community of people that hold their token can vote whether or not their execution of their contract should take place or not. It's a true community idea. They're all blockchains. It's all based on blockchain technology. Yeah, they all kind of work a little bit different. And that's why this is like the next generation, because it can talk to different blockchains.
So especially for Pangan, if this new monetary system works on blockchain, that's environmentally not very friendly because you use a lot of
Bitcoin is the exception. Huh? I said that Bitcoin was the start. They're very unfriendly. But these other networks, they have a different way of validating transactions. So they don't use all these, there's still mining involved and they're getting block rewards, but it's not like based on the same algorithm. It's on the same platform, the same technology, but it's doing the verification of transactions differently. So in Ethereum, for instance, people need to, I say, if you want to become a miner, like a node to validate and make money, you have to put money into the network yourself as a validator. Like where Bitcoin, basically whoever finds the key first, who has the most computing power, yeah, gets Bitcoins. In Ethereum, it's more like they need to stake their own money, yeah, and when they get their stake their own money, so it's more random that other miners can get into it. So it's a much bigger network in that sense that you don't need all this computing power that sucks up all the energy in the world. Yeah, so it's different ways of how these systems work, but the philosophy and the technology is still on blockchain. That's the key.
If you look at what the entire financial institution is using from energy, like banking and financial institutions, blockchain and Bitcoin use 1% of the total energy that banks are using. I mean, they're much bigger and established, but that's what we're talking about.
and it's the same with gold. Gold is also not so environmentally friendly. Yeah, I can't get it.
Any other questions I can answer as far as I know it? If I have other slides. Oh, so just talk to you. So the class I'll do tomorrow is, I called it your first crypto, like my first Sony. Yeah. This is only our generation that understands that. Yeah. My first Sony 50 years ago. So basically what I'll do in that class is saying, what you need to bring is basically your mobile phone, your access to your app store and your PC. 500 Thai baht for that class and some Thai baht that you want to put into crypto, and I'll give you crypto. I'll send it to you. Yes?
What about your passport?
I trust that you are Betty and I know you. I don't need your passport. This is just peer-to-peer transactions and I'm just helping. Yeah, there's no exchange here. There's nothing. Yeah, so what I'll do is that we'll set up the crypto wallet. I'll explain again how these crypto wallets works really short, and we will actually install it on your phone, get through, setting it up, your passwords, your code words, and then synchronize it between your wallet and your PC. And then I'll go through this entire spiel about how to do it, and then afterwards I'll send you crypto, and you can see how it works. And then we can send each other. It's on Exodus, yes. So if you want to get a head start, you can see if you can find it on your app store, you can install it.
If you've bought stuff on the Coinbase exchange, can you move it to your Coinbase wallet?
For sure. It's actually very easy if you set it up. But it's not the same wallet.
Yeah, it's a different wallet.
Yes. Oh, like I said, just a warning, you know, to get into it. If you start sending crypto to people, you want to make sure that you send coin to coin, and triple check it. Check the address that you'll get, or like if you use the QR code, it's easier. But check it and send a test amount if you're sending bigger amounts. Triple check it, because if you do it wrong, it will leave your wallet, but it's gone. It disappears on the net. You cannot recover it. And then next Wednesday we start with a day trading class. I have some friends that we're developing like day trading for really beginners, like basic level. I'm not day trading myself, although you can argue that once you get into crypto, you're trading, so you're day trading. Yeah, to William's point, it's like you once you buy it and you swap it, you're basically trading something for something else. Yeah, you can do it on a daily basis or every 5 minutes, but this is the idea to get you into crypto trading, where you actually sit behind the graph and watch it and explain how these crypto candles work, and you can see the order book, and we will set you up with a test account so you can try it with monopoly money, so it's not real money. And you can see if it's something that you like to do and make some extra money part-time, whenever you have time. And that is a 3-hour class. And since we're talking about money, and then obviously the guy that is doing it, he's taking time out of his day. It's 1,000 Thai baht. But this is really a good opportunity to learn something new and to make money with it. Yeah, if you're good at it. But I know a lot of people don't like computers so much. But you just want to give the opportunity to learn how to do day trading on crypto. And then the second level is more about trading plans, how you take profit and do scalping and do all the other stuff. So we will have follow-up training sessions, and then we will also set up sessions where you can just come and then work together with other people and exchange information and experience. That's the idea.
All classes are in the mornings. Do you talk about
We can. I just want to get started with it, but we certainly can. Because if you look at like trading in cryptos or Asia, if you look at the time zones in the world, Asia is still like, there's not so much going on because it's not allowed in India, not in China, and there's not so many people. But you see in the afternoon where Europe comes online that the fluctuation and the amount of transactions are speeding up, and then the US comes online and it's even way more. So if you want to do day